bitches in a mash. Rich on Millie rock them diamonds on me dancing. When you working hard, then your money start expanding. I got model bitches wanna lick me like some candy. And them drugs come in handy. Last name Savage, bitch, but no, I'm not Randy.
Alright guys, so let's get started. I'm first going to start by prepping my face with my Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate, as well as the Pure Vitality Skin Renewing Cream, and you guessed it, the Stila One Step. After I've applied all of that and let it kind of sink in, I'm going to go in with my Nars All Day Luminous Foundation, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face and blend it in.
Been on that codeine, not brandy. I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Hold up, I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck away.
If you've ever used this foundation, then you know that it is really watery and really lightweight. So I'm just applying a little bit more to the back of my hand and dabbing it on with my beauty blender, blending it in really well. And then I'm going to go in with, you guessed it, my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Dark Circle Corrector. I started school again this week and I have not been getting much sleep, so this is definitely a must.
I ain't texting back that bitch, hold up. No way. I ain't stressing about that bitch, hold up. 21 go get the stick, hold up.
Bitch, I like the bar, hold up.
So once you're done with the foundation, I'm going to start with the brows. I'm using the Dynamic Trio, my Anastasia Brow Wiz, my Anastasia Pommade, and the Loreal Brow Plumper. These three have been my go-tos for my brows, and I feel like everybody kind of has a way that they like to do their brows already. For me personally, I like to comb through them and then go in with my brow pencil and kind of do like an overall shape. I feel like the brow pomade is too much on its own, so I like to do this step and go in with the brow pomade after, so that way it looks a little bit more natural.
Oh, cause she was ratchet. All these bitches salty, they can't stand. Hold up. Bitch, my Rolex on fleek. Hold up. Bitch, my diamonds on fleek. Bling, blah. Hold up. I got gold on my teeth. Hold up. You got rainbow on your feet, bro.
Alright, so once you have your eyebrows on, it is time for the eye makeup, and I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer. This is my all-time favorite shadow primer, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it, and I'm not sure why, because it is bomb, and I got it for like $7. But after that, I am going to apply translucent powder to my eyelids just to kind of set that primer in place. The eyeshadow that I'm going to be using today is the Modern Renaissance palette. Mine is disgusting, but I'm going to be using Burnt Orange, Red Ochre, Venetian Red, and Realgar. And right now, I'm just taking the highlighter that I'm going to be applying to my face, and I'm using that on my brow bone just because I find it's easier to do that first. And then I'm taking Burnt Orange on a small crease brush, and I'm just really putting that in my crease in windshield wiper motions. And yeah. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush with no additional product and just blend that out. Really with eye makeup, it's all about building up the intensity and blending it out as you go. You definitely want to start light no matter what look it is that you're doing, just because it's easier to apply a little bit more than to take it off. I mean, you really can't take eyeshadow off. All you can really do is blend it out. So yeah, be patient, build, blend, PBB, patient, build, blend. Just keep building and keep blending. As you can see, I am adding more of that burnt orange color, just making it a little bit more intense, and yeah, blending it out. So next, I'm going to be taking that Realgar shade, which is just a little bit of a deeper orange than the one I used before. And I'm going to be really emphasizing this in my eye socket, just kind of building it up. And then I'm going to go in with that clean, fluffy brush and blend it out.
My ex bitch, hold up, I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck a wedding ring, I bought a necklace. Diamonds got the flu, try not to catch this. I left that hoe alone cause she was red.
So once you have those two shades blended out where you want it, I'm going to take a little bit of red ochre mixed with a little bit of Venetian red. And I'm going to use that on the same small blending brush that I was using before. And I'm going to create kind of like a halo effect with this. I am going to apply it in like a half moon shape, avoiding my lid, avoiding like the middle of my lid because we're saving that for later. So yeah, you're gonna apply that in the half moon shape and then you guessed it, you're gonna blend it on out.
Hold up, without no weave you bow. Hold up, bitch, I spent your rent inside the mall.
All right, guys, now hold on to your seats because things are about to get kind of fast right now. After you're done blending everything out, you're gonna go in with your lid shade. I'm going to be using one from Colourpop today, and it is called Game Face. It is beautiful. It looks like somebody took a bunch of pennies, threw them in a blender, and added like the most gorgeous glitter ever. With these Colourpop shadows, however, that have glitter, I find that the easiest way to apply them is with a damp, flat shader brush or your finger. I just didn't feel like getting my finger dirty, so I am using a damp brush. Keyword is damp. Now, because I don't have the dimension that I want, I am going to go in with another Colourpop shadow. This one is called Trois. It's a very beautiful, bright brick red color. And I'm going to be applying this in my eye socket and really just emphasizing that socket. Emphasize it. You know what I'm saying? Once I've really gotten that color in my eye socket, I'm going to go in with a blending brush. A tip for anyone who kind of struggles with creating eye looks and blending them out. Something that helps me is to take my blending brush and just dip it in the teeniest amount of whatever transition color that you used and kind of using it to help blend out those colors. You don't want to use too much because it can cause your eyeshadow look to become a little bit muddy, but that is something that helps me. Now I'm going to take the highlighter that I'm going to be using on my cheekbones later, and I am just going to be popping that in my inner corners so that way I can kind of brighten up the look. And then I'm going to move on to my lashes. So I'm curling my lashes in the opposite direction. Yes, I am curling my lashes downwards. I am doing this because it helps for me to apply my falsies since I have really long eyelashes already. Try it out. And I'm using these Ardell Wispies. I really like them. And then here I'm just smoking out my lower lash line. I pretty much combined like every color that I used in my crease and I just threw it on my lash line and I am smoking it out with a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to curl my lashes and my natural lashes together and then we're going to finish the face. I'm using my Tarte Tape Shape, of course, obviously. What else am I going to use? And I'm going to be applying the shade Medium to my entire under eye area. And I'm also going to use the lighter shade, like a shade lighter than that. I think it's called Light Medium. And I'm just going to pop that in my like inner corner of my eye just for a little bit extra brightness. And then to preserve some of the coverage from that concealer, I'm going to pat it like 50% of the way and then blend it another 50% of the way with my beauty blender. Also using this brush is going to allow me to clean up my eyeshadow, so that is kind of why I do that. But here you can see me blending it out with my beauty blender, really getting in there and making sure that it is seamless, and yeah. Alright, so here I am just fixing my lower lash line, making sure that the concealer didn't mess it up too much. And I'm going to go in with this cream bronzer from Chanel. I really like this stuff despite the ridiculous price tag. It works really well and it just gives your skin this really beautiful, natural, sun-kissed glow. I also really like the color of it. The color's got this really different, warm tone to it that you don't really see in cream bronzers all the time. I'm going to set that, I'm going to set everything, all your hard work basically, with this Laura Mercier translucent powder. This step is super important because you don't want your powder products to apply patchy. So I'm going to go in with my Nars Laguna bronzer. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is my first time using this in a while, and I don't know why I stopped because it's actually really bomb. But I'm going to take a angled brush and just contour those cheekbones. Pretty much going to hit everywhere where I applied that cream bronzer. And yeah. So next I'm going to bake underneath my contour. If you haven't tried this technique out, give it a try. Trust me, it will change your life. And then while that's baking, I'm going to apply mascara to my top and lower lashes. Feel free to throw on some winged liner or some liner on your lower lash line. I wanted this look to be a little bit more wearable, so I'm not going to do that today. And then I'm going to move on to my lips. To prep my lips, I am going to be using my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Gloss. I love using this lip gloss before I apply a liquid lip because it just makes my lips look a million times fuller. I will give a little disclaimer though, if you put too much of this lip gloss on, it is kind of painful. But I just apply it, wait 5 minutes, wipe off any excess. The liquid lip that I'm going to be using today is called Heather's, and it is from Anastasia. This is my most used fall liquid lip. I got so much use out of it this fall and winter season. I had to include it in a tutorial. I love this color. It is to die for.
Diamonds got the flu, try not to catch this. I left that hoe alone cause she was ratchet. All these bitches salty, they can't stand.
So to finish off the face, I'm just going to dust off that powder underneath my contour. I'm going to set my face, and then it's time for highlighter. I'm using Sunbeam from Benefit. I don't like using this stuff alone, but kind of the same idea as applying cream bronzer before you apply powder bronzer. It's just going to give the powder highlight something to stick to and make it last longer, more vibrant. And you guessed it, yes, I am using Champagne Pop. What else? I'm just going to dust this everywhere where I would typically apply highlighter, and after that, you're done.
Let me paint her face.
Hold up, fell in love with some good bro.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this fun little tutorial that I put together for you all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.
My ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Hold on. I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck a wedding ring, I bought a necklace. Diamonds got the flu, try not